Hey guys, Joe from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Monday night, February 18th, 2013. This is probably the first time I've ever filmed a video at night. And the reason I'm doing it now is because I have so much to tell you, I just can't let it wait till tomorrow. I need the news out there right now. We have a lot to discuss, alright? And we're going to continue talking about my online cyberbully and stalker, Chunky. Okay? Get what the star of the show looks like, that's him. Alright. Now, before we start our new business, let me quickly recap the last two videos I made. I hope you've all seen them. If you haven't, please go back and watch my last two videos that tell the story about the nightmare I've gone through and many of you have gone through at the hands of one person, an online bully and stalker. Okay? That's what my last two videos covered, and I'm going to tell you something. I got such a great reaction from the community, from you guys, from my subscribers. I thank you all so much. I want to give some special shouts out before we go on. I want to shout out Pete from the Spoken Zaga channel. He's a great guy. He makes great videos. I'm going to put a link to one of his videos below. He's gone through the same thing as me, more or less, only on a slightly lesser scale, only because Chunky has not been bidding on his eBay auctions, though he has tried. I also want to thank Matt. A lot of you guys don't know Matt because he doesn't make very many videos. Hopefully that'll change. But Matt is the behind the scenes guy. He's a great code slinger. He's a great research man. I owe Matt a lot. Subscribe to him. As soon as he gets some videos up, I'll put his link down. I want to thank Neil from Brighton Beach, Brooklyn. I spent 3 hours over the weekend on Saturday going over the paperwork and the files and all that. And, okay, and thanks to many, many more of you who I can't name, partially because there's too many, and partially because some of you are scared to death of this pudgy stalker. But guys, you don't have to be scared much longer. It's just about over. Let's get down to the business. First of all, my last video. Remember my last video? Well, that left Chunky shaking. Okay? Guess what? Saturday, I get not one, but 2 emails to my business email. I'm going to read one of them. They're both the same, but they're from different addresses. This is word for word. And this was on Saturday. You have today to remove the site that you and Matt put up, else I am reporting your YouTube account on you and filing a personal protection order on you on Monday morning. I have the videos where you threaten me, and then I have the date of the site put up after that, which supports you putting up on me. This is highly illegal to do a background check on someone and post it online. You and Matt better remove the site or we'll be doing this through the courts. Can you believe this? An online stalker is threatening me with court action? Baby, bring it! I welcome court action. This man will never be in court under his own volition, but he will be in court with his hands behind his back. Okay? In addition, Chunky called my place of business, my store, on Saturday morning and threatened and made a threat. He got my associate. He didn't get me, and you know why? This is so freaking ironic. Saturday morning, while Chunky was calling my store and threatening me, I was in Brighton Beach in Neil's office going over the paperwork about Chunky. Alright? I mean, how coincidental is that? Alright? And if you want to know Chunky's email address that he used his name at yahoo.com. So if you know what his name is at yahoo.com, that's the name he used on one of them. And the other one was from that flea bag of a website he's got. Alright? Now, next. New business. Normally I prepare an outline, But I was on the phone today till really late, so I didn't get anything done as far as an outline. I'm winging this. This is all being winged. All right. A lot of you guys over the weekend contacted me and sent me helpful information about this guy. Okay? Some of you are scared, some of you aren't. I have to always be careful when somebody sends me information to be sure that it's a legit person and not him in one of his alter egos. Chunky has sent me at least 5 different emails pretending to be somebody other than himself, but I'm getting pretty good at picking him off. But one I got, and it's a legit one, was from this guy, Candy Cane, Sugar Candy, or whatever that screen name he's using is. He's a bit off the wall, but he PM'd me the other night with some information and a website. And I don't know if he was trying to help me or not, but inadvertently he did. I'm going to put this website below, and it's a website to the Detroit Free Press. That's a newspaper. And what happens is, I had heard about this, but I never pursued it on my own. Apparently, this article was written September 2008. A person, who I'm not going to name now, no, I am going to name him, it was Chunky. Chunky was running a website back then, no surprise there, to support quantum. However, the case was dropped. He was never charged in this incident. Okay? So I thought to myself, how could I use this to help me? Well, guess what? I know how to use it to help me. I called the Detroit Free Press today. I got the editor on the phone and I asked for this particular writer who wrote this article. Now it so happens this writer has retired. I explained to the editor everything that's been going on and he was very interested. Coincidentally, and I wouldn't know this because I don't even live in Michigan, coincidentally this week the Kwame Kilpatrick trial is wrapping up and a decision is expected later this week. So the media has converged on the courthouse for this. What good luck, right? My story fits right in. So he has 2 reporters he's assigned to the case, and normally they would immediately be taking statements from me and this and that, but because they are wrapped up with this, it's going to take maybe to the end of the week. So we have a few days to really root out and get some information. I've got plenty, okay? I've got the documents. Once I speak to them the end of the week, I'm going to FedEx them the whole package. I'll overnight it to them, all right? In the meantime, this is great news because, like the song says, bye-bye, Chunky, bye-bye, Chunky, bye-bye, Chunky. I'm glad to see you go. Okay, enough singing. You probably think that's the good news. That's not the good news. I mean, that's good news, but it's going to get even better for you. Guess what? Oh, before I go on, I should mention to you that Chunky is continually putting up bash videos of me. So if you see any of them around, one of you guys reported one under that Money for Karen Klein channel, okay? And Chunky flagged my last 2 videos 3 times to YouTube. He claimed that I invaded his privacy, all right? Can you believe, of all the nerve, he's claiming I invaded his privacy. I never mentioned his real name or anything about him, except of course that he's a crook and a scammer and a cyberbully and that he's going to jail. Well, he can flag him all he wants. I did nothing wrong, and I'm going to keep at it. If you nice people would notice the amount of views that those 2 videos got, I put one up on Tuesday. It's got about 1,300 views already. No, I'm sorry, that was Wednesday, not even Tuesday. Wednesday, to Monday, 1,300 views. The second one's got about, I think, 700 already. This is taking off, all right? I guarantee you this is going to go national. I said this to you, all right? Between this YouTube channel here, where we can all get together and exchange information, between the Detroit Free Press, and between my next surprise I'm going to give you, this man is going to be arrested really soon, sooner than any of us dreamed of. Are you ready for the good news? Here it comes. As I said earlier, I got a lot of PMs and interesting links sent to me by you good people. And I thank you so much. Without you, I could not have gotten as far as I did. All right? 2 people sent me links to websites about Chunky. Now, when I say websites, you won't believe what's on these sites. You got everything about him you ever want to know, including his picture. I know what Chunky looks like, and I bet you want to know too, right? Well, you're going to get your wish, and you're going to get it now. Now, as you know, I included a link down below to the Detroit Free Press article. That is public domain, all right? A newspaper cannot write any article unless it's true, all right? I am solely within my rights to list that link and the Chunky links, to links about Chunky. However, because he's been flagging my videos, I need to protect myself. And I'm not being selfish. You have to understand that. It's that this channel is popular. I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm just telling you that people come to this channel to learn about Chunky, and I got to think of the good of all you people, the good of Pete, Matt, Neil, myself, the better good. So just to play it safe, I'm not going to post the links. However, I have no control of what my subscribers say in the comments. Now, if one of my subscribers decides to cut and paste the link and put it down there, I have no control over that. I'm not saying I want them to do that. But if they do it, I can't stop them. Heck, I'm willing to bet that if my subscribers post both those links down below, I'm willing to bet that a lot of you guys would actually cut and paste them into your browser just to check out those sites. I mean, I can't prove it, but you know what you'd probably do? You'd probably, after you cut and pasted them, you'd probably bookmark them. Then you'd probably want to share them with your friends. You'd probably Facebook them. I bet those 2 sites would go viral in about 2 days. But again, yeah, I want to play it safe, so I'm not going to put those links in. But, you know, imagine if somebody else did. Okay, guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. I got to cut this short. Monday Night Raw comes on. I'm going to miss that anyway. Again, I thank Peter at the Spoken Zaga channel. I'm going to put a link to his recent video below. He has some experiences he can share with you. You need to watch his videos, all right? Pete, I should have listened to you last year. Pete was the one that told me to get on this, and I didn't. All right, I should have moved. He should have goosed me. It's not his fault. It's my fault. I should have got on this Chunky last year. I didn't. I'm on him now. I'm here to stay. You guys know me. All right, I'm a straight shooter. I give you my word. I will not let up on Chunky until he's incarcerated. I'll do anything I have to do. If you have any Chunky information, please either PM me privately if you don't want to say it, or I'd rather you even comment below. I also have to thank Matt. Matt is a very talented code slinger. He's a good research man. He's the man I want in my corner. Neil, you're great at what you do. Thanks for spending the 3 hours with me on Saturday. I am going to have some news about the Detroit Free Press. So what I'll do is, I'm going to make a video Wednesday no matter what happens. By Wednesday night, you'll see a video from me. All right? I want to keep you people in the loop. Blooper. I want to keep you people in the loop. Anyway, here's to seeing Chunky in bracelets. Bye-bye.